You suck. Nah. I am playing. What's good, YouTube? Nebula here, back with another video. I hope all you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. And in today's video, guys, it is the end of my solo to Iridescent journey in Call of Duty multiplayer ranked. And the max rank that I hit was Crimson 2. There were some bumps in the road. There was some delays of me playing, and I could have played more, but there were just some other games that are out that I just needed a mental break from Call of Duty. But we did hit Crimson 2. I think this is the highest rank that I ever had in all of my Call of Duty ranked years. So, that's exciting. And I hit it solo. So imagine if I had a team, we could have been iridescent. But through this journey, I did learn a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys the rank up game. But also, I'm going to give you guys some tips and tricks. Like I said in the last video, we have 2 days left and Call of Duty Warzone Verdansk is dropping. So guys, stay tuned. We will be streaming that, and I will go ahead and make some videos and also play some Warzone ranked. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys do, please smash that like button and subscribe. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump straight into it. And the first things first, the main thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is understanding the spawns and making sure that you're rotating for your team. So the main thing that I have learned throughout my journey is that I have to play objective a lot for my team, and is making sure I'm getting on that hill, because I feel like some people are just allergic to it, where I'm getting like 100+ seconds every single game. And also on control, I'm getting around like 5 to 6 ticks, because I need to capture everything for my team. Because when people play control, they think it's TDM and everyone's just playing for kills. But control could be so much easy if people just played for ticks. So that's a thing that I have learned throughout my solo queue journey, is this understanding the spawns, always looking at where the teammates are, making sure they're not pushed out. If they are, maybe you have to rotate and get in a better position, seeing where my teammates are dying to make sure that I'm not going to die there, because you're not going to get a game where you have a full team of comms. There's some games where I do, some games where I don't. So I'm just making sure I know where my teammates are at. And the main thing that you guys want to have is the square mini map. I know some people play in the circle mini map, but you won't know too much of the map and won't see where everyone's at if you have that circle map. So go ahead and put on that square map. So that's like the main thing that I've learned, is this understanding spawns and hard point, try to rotate for my teammates, getting the right positioning for them so we always have a good hill. And if we do get broken, pushing in the right spots, because there's some chokeholds where you could just get put in a blender and you don't want to get put in that. So that's for hard point. But in control, there's like a fine line that you could do, where if you're at that line, you could have a deadly spawn trap. But if you cross that line in control, because control, there's only like a few certain spawns. It's not like random like hard point. There's only a few certain spawns that the enemies will be at. So make sure you're not pushing up. If you see yourself in their spawn in control, that means you're screwing your teammates over, and everyone's going to be spawning randomly, and then everyone will get broken, and then the game is over. So making sure you're not too far pushed up in control. Like me, I am an SMG player. I like to be aggressive, but I am at that fine point where I'm not pushing up too much and everyone's spawning everywhere. I just have them at the right spot where I want them to be, because I am always looking at my mini map. And it would also help if your teammates have comms. It just depends every single game. But that's like one of the main thing. I do have some other tips, so I'm going to go ahead and jump straight into that for you guys. Alright, so the second thing I want to go ahead and dive into is this understanding your role, but just know that every game will be different. There's some games where I am using the aims, and I am mainly an SMG aggressive player, but it helped me become very versatile in every single map, in every single game mode, where there's some games where I have to pull out the AR, help my team hold down spawns. But there's certain hills where I need to go ahead and use the jackal. Like as you guys see right now, this is where you would want to use the jackal, not no AR or anything like that. So every game will be different, and just being that role player for your team, you know, it'll help you become a flex player when you're being on a solo journey, unless you just mainly want to use the SMG every single time. But it will help you learn a lot just to know other skills, such as being an AR player, knowing their role, because an AR player needs love. They do rotate, they do hold down hills, they do hold down sights and positionings for everyone. So you could be that player, and then next game you could be the best SMG player, slaying out, sitting on hill, doing all that good stuff. So just knowing your role every single game, playing that objective, being that person that will rotate, just helping everyone out is the main thing in being a solo player, because some people just have egos and they just want to slay out and just forget about everything else that they need to do to win the game. So making sure that you are understanding your role is very key. And then the next thing that I want to go ahead and talk about is this: moving on to the next game. There's some games where I'm just dropping 50. I could be on a 7-game win streak, and then there's some times where I'm just on a 3-game losing streak, and you're like over in your head saying that you suck and all this stuff. But just know that you don't, because the next game you could have a bounce back game, as you guys see in any other sport, or sometimes in the CDL, where someone would drop a donut, but then next time in hardpoint they'll drop 50. So always keeping your head up and is understanding that you are solo queuing. You are not playing with a 4-stack. Like I said earlier in this video, if I had a 4-stack, I would probably be Iridescent right now. But I didn't have a 4-stack, and this is what I got Crimson too. Enough about me, let's go ahead and continue on with this video. So wrapping things up, here is this: understanding your role. Things will be different every single game, just depending on what you want to do. If you want to become a more versatile player, and just knowing different situations and understanding how an AR player could play, and also understanding how an SMG player could play, because SMG players, they're just run and gun, be aggressive, or they're going to go ahead and do that dirty work. But also an AR player will do that dirty work, hold spawns, give these rotations for you. So I did learn a lot with being that versatile player, but still keeping that main SMG aggressor on. So let's go ahead and wrap everything up. And the main things that throughout the topic of this video is this: understanding the spawns, always looking at your mini map, knowing the positioning of where your teammates are at, understanding that rotation does matter. Don't push out too much. If you can't calm with your teammates, go ahead and do that. Play objective. Go ahead and play some different roles, aka the SMG and AR role, and it's always moving on to the next game. You know, at the end of the day, it's just for fun in games. But if you need to be locked in, go ahead and crack a ghost energy. This is what I do before every single stream. I be cracking them ghosts, and I be ready and locked. So I hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you guys do, please like and subscribe. Like I said, we have Verdansk coming out, and I will be posting a lot of content, and also the new game schedule 1. So be ready. If you want to go ahead and tune in my stream, go ahead and tune in this weekend. But I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.